and welcome folks to the Caffeinated Bike. Today's video is more on the lines of a question that I had in mind, and I'm gonna ask you that question. I'm gonna answer it from my perspective because I don't think there is a right or wrong answer over here, so to speak. It's a matter of how you look at it, I guess. But I'm also sharing this because I want to know, I want to learn from all of you and see what do you guys think. Everyone thinks about things differently, and that's, I guess, different points of view is what I'm trying to seek. Alright, so what is the question, right? The question is, as you would have seen in the thumbnail, the question is who is a biker? Rather simple, but deceptively simple, I guess, because oftentimes I've seen a lot of chatter online where people tend to sort of label certain characteristics, or say that if you have ABCD things or you do certain things, then you are a de facto biker. It's almost like as though it's a sort of like a qualification of sorts that one needs to acquire. So here's my take, okay? Why I enjoy biking, or rather let me put it a little more broadly, why I enjoy riding a two-wheeler. And I'm saying two-wheeler for a reason, because I've enjoyed riding cycle, I still do. I had a gearless scooter for a long time, I still have that. And now this bike, which is again a geared vehicle. So 3 different things, and I enjoy riding all of them. So in my mind, a biker is someone who feels excited at the thought of riding a two-wheeler. Of course, a motorcycle, and there are many out there, but let's talk about the usual ones that people pick up for going on long drives, right? Now there's a different class of motorcycles that people would pick up for specifically riding, because they're built in a certain way. They are capable of enduring that sort of a journey. But more than that, more than the machinery part of it, it's also person's personal thing to it. The fact that you wake up early in the morning to go for a breakfast ride to some far off place in the highway or some small village or hamlet, it's not that you're excited to have breakfast over there. You're excited to be on your two-wheeler, to make that journey. That is what excites you. At the same time, there's a huge aspect of freedom as well. I remember when I was in school, I had a cycle, and it made me feel so free, because now I could just pick up my cycle and go to my friend's house, or go to the ground and play games, meet my friends over there, or after school riding back home with my friends. I did not have to wait for a public transport. I didn't have to wait for my parents to come pick me up. I had my cycle and I could go. So there was a sense of freedom. More technically speaking, the whole process of balancing yourself on 2 wheels, back in the day, it felt like an achievement in itself. Think about the first time you learned to ride your first two-wheeler. How did that feel? I think a true biker would be someone who doesn't lose that feeling. Your first day on a two-wheeler and your latest day on a two-wheeler, that essence doesn't seem to go away. For me, that's how it always feels every time I'm riding. I think that is what makes a biker. It's not the bike, it's not the gear, it's not the rides, it's not the biker group that you go out with. None of it. For all you know, there might be some people who are doing this just because of FOMO. Maybe they've got their friends who are doing it now. They are also thinking to be cool or something. Maybe I should be doing the same thing. But in all honesty, they'd rather be at home sleeping than waking up early in the morning. That's not what a biker is all about. You want to do it because you need to do it. You need to ride that two-wheeler to feel free, to bring that excitement back in life. Anyway, that's what I think. I thought I'll share it with you, but I'd love to hear your points. So leave a comment.